As we travel east here, across the Great Plains, I am literally left speechless within myself to be able to even describe just how beautiful this sunrise really is. I can also feel all of the emotions rising inside myself as I can't help but stop and think about the past and realize just how blessed and lucky I really am to be able to even see such a beautiful sunrise. This is where stories begin. This is where adventures begin. And this is why I will always say we still have a long, long way to go. We are back in Kansas, Toto. I expected to be greeted with some red slippers or something. Man, that was a beautiful sunrise, wasn't it, this morning? Oh my God, it just makes you appreciate just how beautiful a country we really live in here. But as you can tell, we are headed across Kansas. And no, it's not flat, as you can tell by the hills in the background. I always used to tease a friend of mine who lived up here that it was just flat. You could see from one side to the other, but it's really not. As you'll see, if you ever visit Manhattan, Kansas, it is absolutely beautiful there. So anyway, we are headed to St. Louis. We're going to make a stop over there at the Gateway Arch. And we're just going to get back on the road here. We had to stop and take a little break. I mean, we've been driving for 5 hours straight since we left Denver. So we're going to get back at it and hop behind the wheel and truck this thing on down the road, guys.
Ooh, she's thirsty, ain't she? Yeah. But good news. That is not what we're going to pay. Nope. The price at the pump is not what we're going to pay. We have found a new app that we're going to try out for a pretty significant discount. So we'll see how it works out, and I'll let you know.
Well, sometimes it's just nice to get off of those freeways and hit the back roads. The back roads across America, the way it used to be before we had all these big fancy interstate highways. And, well, the other fact is I'm just a cheapskate. I don't like to pay tolls. And the freeway turned into the Kansas tollway. So, hence, we hit the back roads.
Welcome to Missouri.
On to St. Louis. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, Toto. Huh. Well, we finally made it into St. Louis, albeit very, very late last night. Man, that is a heck of a drive from Denver to make in one day. It was like 877 miles, almost 15 hours by the time we got here. An exhausting day. So not a whole lot to show you from yesterday other than just some scenic driving. But we came into St. Louis last night, and we're going to stay here at the River City Casino and Hotel last night and this morning to go in the casino and check it out, and then we're going to run over to the Gateway Arch. But if you come in here to stay, you can stay here. But if you come in here to stay, when you come off the bridge over here, if you turn and come down and go underneath the bridge, there's actually RV and truck parking over there. Now, you do need to contact the security office and let them know that you're going to be there. They'll take the information off your rig and, so they can keep an eye out on everything like that. So when you get here, all you got to do is call them, let them know you're here. It's not an issue. And, you know, if you are going to park here or whatever, you know, just kind of pay it forward and go in the casino. You know, I mean, walk through there. It'll naturally empty your wallet out for you, no problems. But today, Gateway Arch, we're going to slow down a little bit this morning. But we're not here long. This afternoon, we're back on the road and headed to Kentucky. But right here, directly, literally right there, that's the Mississippi River. So it's pretty awesome. River City Casino. So we're gonna go check it out, and we'll see you guys later. Ballpark Village, home of the St. Louis Cardinals. Go team, go! Denise loves the Cardinals. Actually, Albert Pujols is one of her favorite players.
Ooh.
And behold, the Gateway Arch. Ooh, Jeep. Like squirrel. Sorry, got sidetracked. Onto the arch. It's so much bigger in life. Huh. In this case, I can't say I thought it would be bigger. The whole Arches National Park here is really beautiful, and it's kind of strange. Like literally, it's like right downtown, but it's a national park. That's pretty awesome. And there is the mighty Mississippi. So this is the grand staircase, and it actually comes all the way from down by the river all the way up. And hey, I know we're not in Philly, but the only thing that I can think of right now is Rocky for some reason. I don't know. You gotta go dun 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 dun. Woo! Yeah! You just can't help it. One of these days I'll make it to Philly and I'll do it there. Man, it is beautiful. Not a cloud in the sky, but it is cold. The backdrop of St. Louis is beautiful. So little does Allie know, but we actually have to take the stairs all the way up today. No, she's already asked. She's like, how are you going to ride an elevator and get from there up to there?
I did not have to have stairs.
So I just told her it will be the closest thing to the Wonkavator that we ever get to ride. And welcome to the Wonkavator. It's an elevator that goes up, down, tilts, left, right, sideways, any ways you want to go. It is just pure imagination of the possibilities. Man, the security to get in here was like, I felt like I was fixing to board my flight.
That's a simulation of the view from the top. We're going down to go up. What an oxymoron.
Wants to have another arch built today, it'll be about $200 million. The original name of the park was Jefferson National Expansion Memorial, 130 feet tall and 630 feet wide, or 192 meters. It has 142 stainless steel panels and concrete just like this going all the way to the third. I'll show you a short video. You can look on either side of the walls and
Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
The bill that I am presenting to you will be known as a civil rights bill. Its object is to open the city of hope to all people of all races.
You tried 15 today? Well, the parachute's ready and I'm ready and I'm not going to miss today.
I think you've made your point, Goldfinger. Thank you for the demonstration.
You are about to participate in a great adventure, which reaches from the inner mind to the outer limits.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles! And for the first time since 1946, the St. Louis Cardinals win a World Series.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
So the fight is over and Muhammad Ali is still the champion.
Our business is singing, and tonight we're gonna take care of business.
For those who think that the women's liberation movement is a joke, we are disabusing of that notion.
Free at last! Free at last! Thank God Almighty! We are free at last!
as you're going up to the top, you will see that there are stairs outside of your sharing car doors. Those stairs equal up to 1,076 stairs. The tram system helps a lot because it allows you to avoid the steps. That's a little bit too much walking. When you get to the top, you'll see that there are 32 windows, 16 of them.
You're rumbling. It's coming down. Oh, it's moving.
You're the one freaking out. I'm the one who doesn't like heights, Sally.
One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I give up. She said it's over 1,000 steps to get to the top. The elevator will do just fine. Ooh, you can feel it swaying too. Allie's wadded up in the corner freaking out. That's pretty cool though. Boom. Oh. You have arrived. Welcome to the top. 630 feet up. This is a pretty incredible view. They told us on a day like today, being perfectly clear, that you can see really close to 30 miles out to the horizon. That concludes our time at the top. Right now, with all the COVID stuff still in place, you're limited to 10 minutes at the top right now, which is plenty.
Somebody should be on the right end.
Other than that, open to the top.
So cozy in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
And going down. Hope the brakes don't fail. Woo! Do you feel that? I felt a little shudder. I hope it has a big brake conversion done on it. Very mechanically sounding, like bumpy and bangs and but definitely a cool experience. And that concludes our ride on the Wonkavator. Have a great day, folks. Just remember, use that pure imagination. And well, that's all, folks.
C'est large.
c'est l'ombre de l'arche. Regarde, je l'ai aussi sur la tour de l'arche. Regarde ma chérie.
C'est que le matin, alors on va voir Chuck Berry.
And of course the gift shop with every imaginable item with the arch on it that you thought you didn't need. Haven't you wondered just how ironic this is, since it is technically against the law to destroy federal property, and all currency is technically federal property? But we're in a federal building, so it just seems totally ironic. One of those things that makes you go, And of course, found my weakness. Oh yeah, peanut butter chocolate.
Sleep in a room at the park for the food. That's disgusting. So it's pretty good, Maya.
So back in the very early years, St. Louis actually encountered a very devastating fire, which for the most part destroyed a great amount of the city and pretty much most of the entire waterfront. But a gentleman actually had an ingenious idea of really and truly blowing up the buildings along the street, along the riverfront, and it actually worked and kept the fires from spreading to all the buildings behind it. The amount of exhibits that they actually have in the main hall here, before you go up into the arch, the museum here is really incredible. They have a lot of information, a ton of stuff about history, and of course the expansion westward and all of that. But it's very informative.
Rodeos became more popular. The era of the Wild West show died in 1970, along with its best-known figure, Buffalo Bill Cody. As the movies got their start in the 1890s, Buffalo Bill...
All right. Yes, out of the arch, you probably wouldn't feel any movement. But if the wind gets up to between 15 and 30 miles an hour, the arch will move about 1 to 2 inches. And you would definitely feel that if you were up there. When they were designing the arch, engineers put a model of the arch into a wind tunnel to simulate a 150-mile-per-hour wind. They figured this would be the outside extreme of any wind the arch was likely to experience. And they found out that the arch would move about 9 inches in either direction in a wind this high. Now, when you consider that other tall buildings will move a matter of feet in high winds, you'll agree that the arch is a very stable structure, and you don't have anything to worry about if you ever visit us up at the top.
That was really cool. St. Louis is a pretty city. Even though, according to Denise, it's home of the Cardinals, but hey, you know, we won't hold that against them. So, now, try to go find where the heck we parked this morning. Get back to the rig, get hooked up, and head to Kentucky. We're out of St. Louis. See ya. I will say, though, this is one unique thing that's kind of odd or unique or whatever you want to call it, but this is Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. And downtown is like dead. There's barely any traffic at all. We're used to Houston where it doesn't matter whether you go there at midnight or 2 a.m. It's just jam-packed. I don't know. Anyway, that was unique about St. Louis. All cool and everything, y'all. Ready to do some serious off-roading there. That's what you need, Corey. Check out that roof clearance, y'all. We have exactly 1.5 inches above the roof of the Jeep. If we go to 40s, we'd be screwed. A very special thanks, as always, to all of you guys for taking the time to watch the video. And a very special thanks to the King. You know who you are. Yes, he has a Prevost motorhome that is absolutely phenomenal. Also, Andre Hugh, Mark Bennett, Mike Hansen. Hey, you guys rock, and thank you for taking the time to subscribe to our channel. And I can only hope that we can see all of you out there someday, somewhere, as we still have a long, long way to go.